CAA, Creatively Advanced Aquascaping. Now, if a few of you thought I was going to talk about the Indian Citizenship Amendment Act, then I'm sorry. We're going to talk about Creatively Advanced Aquascapes. Creatively Advanced Aquascapes elevate the art and science of aquarium design to a very higher level, focusing on highly sophisticated, innovative and often technically complex setups that actually push the barriers of traditional aquascaping. This involves not just the aesthetic arrangement of wood, rocks and stones and plants and something like that, but also the incorporation of advanced aquarium technology, or the technology that is available around us today. There is a meticulous attention to ecological balance, and most times, there is a thematic storytelling involved, an emotion involved. Let's discuss a few key elements that actually involve creatively advanced aquascaping. Chalo. Not only will we discuss the aspects of creatively advanced aquascaping, but we will also see examples, pictures or videos of aquascapes that have been done in this manner, where the aquascape itself is creatively advanced. So while I'm discussing the aspect, you can also see pictures with it. So the first aspect would be an innovative design concept. Now, how can you define an innovative design concept? Now, see, generally in an aquascape, we consider an aquascape to be a design of or a representation of a natural setting. Here, there are situations where, a more avant-garde design principle is used. Asymmetry, a mountain setting as an example, sometimes a city, sometimes a desert. And this being an aquascape and underwater. So an underwater desert is not possible. The innovative design kind of pushes the barrier again to kind of having something unique. Now, in the innovative design, there are some basic principles of a focal point or the golden ratio, and that is also used here. But of course, again, there is an innovation in the design itself. The next aspect is a technological integration. Technological integration in today's day and age, in the smartphone age, in the smart age or the Gen X age, if there is no technological integration, then it's not right. So technological integration here, there are state-of-the-art filtration systems, lighting systems that kind of can be controlled day and night, and controlled by your phone, app controlled, state-of-the-art CO2 diffusion systems, water filtration systems, water flow systems, so on and so forth. And of course, automatic fertilizer dosing systems, all of this can be used. But there is another side to this technological use as well, or the technological integration, where we use new age products, where stones are screwed together, bolted together, or using unique products like glue and sticking products, or wires, binding wires. We also use these kind of technology in an aquarium or an aquascape rather, again breaking barriers, making it unique. The third aspect would be the ecological complexity. Now, see, merging a creatively advanced aquascape with the correct ecological balance of an aquarium is kind of complicated, because here you're adding a lot of microfauna, you're adding a lot of plants, shrimp, microfauna, shrimp, small fish, medium fish, or the fish that suit your aquascape. Now, they have to be comfortable. You cannot use products that will actually harm their well-being. So, the balance has to be perfect. The aquascape has to be really creatively advanced. On the contrary, it has to maintain a beautiful ecological balance with all the complexities, so that the plants, the microfauna flourish beautifully, grow beautifully. And the aim is to replicate natural ecological processes with the complexities of a creatively advanced aquascape as closely as possible. The next point would be artistic storytelling. Now, We all love stories. Everything that we see should have a story. Every place we go to or visit should have a story. So every aquascape actually has a story, but there is a beautiful way of telling that story. Sometimes you can create fantasy landscapes or, underwater dioramas that evoke a specific narrative or a story. And it can be anything. Now, you can even bring in an element of something that you've seen from a movie. A scenery from a movie can be created as an aquascape, and that becomes the story. So that's an artistic representation of a story, right? Through an aquascape. Now, again, I'm specifying creatively advanced aquascape or CAA, as I try to call it in easy terms. The creative advancement is the fact that somebody can actually tell you a beautiful story from an artistically created aquascape. So the fifth aspect would be technical mastery. Technical mastery in the sense you need to know your science. Okay, it's very, very important, and not just science. Hear me out. See, the science element is you need to know your physics because you're working with lights and refraction and reflection. You need to know your chemistry because you're working with water. You need to know the water chemistry, the nitrates, ammonia levels build up, nitrites, so on and so forth. You need to know your biology because you're working with live plants. You need to understand how they grow because some plants grow upwards, some plants grow downwards, some plants are creepers, some plants grow only on wood, so on and so forth. So you need to understand how each of these plant species grow. And then zoology. What fish will suit your ecosystem? Because could you use a fish that will actually eat plants? Then your whole aquascape is destroyed. This technical mastery wherein you know your science. Besides the science, where the technical mastery also comes into play is you need to know a little bit of carpentry, plumbing, electrical, electronics, and quite a lot more. So there is a basic need for technical mastery to create a beautifully, creatively advanced aquascape. See, the next aspect is material selection. Now, material selection is very, very critical because you have an imagination of how creatively advanced your aquascape needs to be. You know what you want to develop, you know what you want to design, and you need to choose the right material to suit that design or fit that design. This just doesn't stop with your fish or shrimp or plant selection. You need to select the right kind of wood, you need to select the right kind of stone, you need to select the right kind of substrate or soil, so on and so forth. Because that whole creatively advanced aquascape has to look stunning. And if all these elements or materials blend well together, only then will it be an actual or creatively advanced aquascape. Because, small examples, if you use the wrong substrate and the wrong fertilizer to go with it, then you will end up with algae issues and your aquascape will not look beautiful. If you use a substandard product, the plants may not grow. If you use the wrong product or the wrong light, your plants will not grow. So your material selection is or needs to be perfect, because if your stone is actually leaching out minerals, then it's going to cause problems in your aquarium. So a creatively advanced aquascape is also a blend of well thought out, well understood and well selected material. Finally, there is a creative challenge. You need to be good with your hands because you're creating something superb and unique, an aquascape in a limited space in an aquarium. So you may have an imagination of a beautiful mountain or something like that. That has to be minimized and brought into a smaller space. So every piece of wood or every piece of stone counts, and how you put it together counts. So there comes in the creative challenge. Now, you also need to create the right kind of depth, the right kind of perspective, the multiple layers so it looks beautiful. Depth. Layers create depth. And in each layer, there has to be some kind of plant or a shadow. So many small things. Now, the creative challenge just does not stop at, minimizing something. Now, in that given space, because it's an artificial environment, you're creating something superbly natural. You're creating an amazing ecosystem with the right balance in a way where the plants, the fish, the flora, the fauna are actually happy and they're living well, they're healthy. That also is a creative challenge. So to actually make a creatively advanced aquascape, you need to overcome these creative challenges. There is an aspect where you need to also understand photography, because if you've created a creatively advanced aquascape and you're going for some kind of a competition, then you need to have the right photograph that will actually win you that competition. So besides all the aspects of art, technology, the whole science, biology, chemistry, botany, zoology, all of that, then all the creative complexities, the able to be working with your hands, the carpentry, the plumbing, the electrical, the electronics, all of this put together, you also need to know a little bit of photography. Are you passionate about aquascaping? And are you passionate about creative advanced aquascapes? Then we have a beautiful aquascaping masterclass that we are conducting for our members. That's our members on YouTube. So if you become a member on our YouTube channel, then we have a beautiful aquascaping masterclass that we have just started. Only the first video has been published, and we have many more videos in the pipeline. Title of the first video was what is aquascaping, and we went to understand what aquascaping is all about. Now we will be addressing every single minute point of aquascaping in this. Okay, so this is an amazing masterclass. It's going to be beautiful, and we are hoping that people from all around the world join us. Are you also one of those who would love to create a creatively advanced aquascape? Yes, if you are, then I'll see you in my members group. And even if you don't join, I hope this little video has inspired you, and all those amazing aquascape pictures have inspired you to do better, do something unique, and create your own creatively advanced aquascape. And as always, this is Mayur Dev signing off. Thank you, Namaste, Khudafiz, Shaba Khair, and Sat Sri Akal. We will meet soon. There will be more videos in English, unique topics that I have in mind, but we'll keep, in touch. Okay, so keep watching and enjoy my videos. Bye bye.